Welcome to ASTV Productions coverage of this final game of the day here between the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy U17 Male Prep Buffaloes taking on the Edge School U17 Prep team. This is ASTV Productions pregame show for tonight's game. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Graham Forsyth. Of course, to my right, my color commentator, Cody Wall. Me and Cody have been watching a lot of hockey today, and a lot of good skill out here, Cody. What's impressed you so much about just the skill that we've witnessed so far this weekend?
Yeah, definitely been a lot of skill out there on the ice this weekend. A lot of it has been on the edge end, but there has been some good coming from the Pilot Mound side as well. You know, some positives to build off of going forward, and one of those positives was Jack Smith, gentleman we kind of got a chance to sit down and talk. Another guy we had talked a little bit about in the pregame show was Izzy Aim. He was looking good in earlier's game as well.
Yeah, Jack Smith, I think the thing that stands out the most to me about him is just his playmaking ability. Always making the smart play, always making the simple pass. I know this team has been forcing a lot of passes this weekend, but given the circumstances, they've had to at times, right? And I think we got to understand that. Looking at these kids, they want to win. They want to go for the jugular, and just when you're not getting your way out there, you can get frustrated. And we started seeing Pilot Mound starting to take retaliatory plays, going out of their way to do that. Do you think that we're going to see that changing in tonight's game?
Well, I think especially early on, we're going to see a very disciplined Pilot Mound team. At least I would hope to see that they'll be quite disciplined. Because looking at the stats just on their penalty kill throughout the weekend, their penalty kill has had trouble keeping pucks out of the back of the net. And, you can't just blame that on the penalty kill. You got to give credit where credit is due. And that power play has been just firing on all cylinders for Edge U17 this weekend.
Yeah, and I talked about it in the CSSHL Game of the Month show that we did earlier tonight. And talked about how Rick McConnell, head coach of the U17 Buffaloes, told me that he wasn't a fan of his team's effort level today, something that he wants to clean up. And that kind of resulted in, the Edge getting out there and kind of having their way with Pilot Mound at times. Pilot Mound kind of not putting 100% in the Edge with the skill they have. We've seen it on full display this weekend. They really took advantage with their forecheck, their consistent pressure and wanting that puck. I think that's something that Pilot Mound is going to need to learn to do as the season goes along. And you play a team like the Edge, it isn't going to get any simpler. So you're just going to want it more. It's I know it's kind of a cliche, but it's true in this sense. I think talking about the goaltenders this weekend for Pilot Mound. We've talked about it so much. They've been getting so many shots coming their way. From a goaltender perspective of things, what do you think the mindset has to be in this game when you know that those shots are probably going to continue to come from the Edge?
Yeah, knowing that you're probably going to face a lot of rubber, you're probably going to want to try and really, you're not going to want to go down too early. Personally, I've never played the goaltending position, but kind of just judging from an outsider's perspective, you're going to want to conserve energy when you can. You're not going to want to go down for every shot, especially if you are going to be facing a lot of them. You're going to want to conserve energy, I'd feel.
One more thing here before we get into the players to watch tonight, because we're kind of touching on keys to the game of these teams right now, but just special teams. The Edge looking very good on the power play, moving it around, using that umbrella formation, to the best of its abilities to a T. But Pilot Mound, for a short period of time was having some success. I talked about it, I believe, just being assignment sound, getting in lanes and blocking shots. And when they were doing that, they were there getting some success. What are you looking for Pilot Mound's penalty kill to do here tonight?
One thing I'd like to see from the penalty kill would be, looks like they kind of commit a little too much. They play a bit of a a looser box, it seems, and I'd like to see if they can maybe tighten it up. And, especially on the power play, if you can keep them cycling to the outside and never actually get into the middle, you're not going to score. Most of the time, you're not going to score from the perimeter areas. We were mentioning power play about Pilot Mound. That was something that was one of their bright spots. When they did have the man advantage, they were able to cycle the puck quite well, and able to gain some momentum against the Edge team here.
Yeah, and that's one thing. The Pilot Mound's power play was a bright spot for them in that game. And yeah, I think that the Edge, they started opening it up on the power play, just moving that puck around. But for a short period of time, I thought Pilot Mound, like you said, tightened up that box a bit, that penalty kill unit, and that's when they were kind of having success, right? Much more to talk about, but we'll kind of skip to this. The players to watch in tonight's game from both sides. I'll start off with you from the Edge.
From the Edge, Ashton Gallagher's had a pretty good weekend for himself, but, Ethan Adair has been another guy who has been, he's been a little bit more quiet than some of his other counterparts, but he has had a good showing this weekend as well. He's picked up a couple points in prior affairs here, and I do think that he is going to be somebody that is going to be, he is a big-bodied forward out there, and he is going to be somebody who can create a little bit of room for himself, and he might be a player to watch tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a repeat player. I think it's Laz Constant. We really saw in Laz's game today that he was, really trying to inject some life into his team, getting physical out there, really giving it his all with the puck. Some great moves displayed by him. Some good passes and some good shots as well. And we talked about his board play yesterday, Cody, how that was so strong. And, I think that's going to be a huge part for them to, get some momentum down low is, have a strong player like Laz along the boards to do those things like he's done, shield the puck, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to tell you guys the starting lineup now. We'll throw it to commercial break, and we'll be back for the first period call of this game. Starting lineup for the Buffaloes: number 4, Emerson Sheward; number 10, Jack Smith; number 12, Zane Price. On D, number 13, Corey Nilsson; and number 22, Keegan Leach. And getting the start is number 73, Keane Hodgins. Then for the Edge, we're going to go see James Deegan, and we're going to see Ashton Gallagher, Quinn Ramsey, Brian Kim, and also number 22 for them, and then Gabe Bergeron in net. Number 22, Jamie Segura Puig. We're going to send it to a commercial break quick. We'll be back here in just a moment for the call here at Pilot Mound, Manitoba.
Welcome to Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
Back here at Blackjack Stewart Arena for this Saturday night matchup between the Edge U17 prep team taking on Pilot Mound Hockey Academy U17 prep. We're about to drop the puck here, and we're getting rolling here for this third of 4 matchups here this weekend against Pilot Mound, and a huge hit. Oh no, Keegan Leach is down early.
That's something you never want to see. Just kind of looked like he went to hit Ashton Gallagher there and maybe caught an edge or something and went head first at least it looks like. Oh,
this is brutal. Just brutal to see.
Especially so early on in the game.
Yeah.
One thing they're probably going to be concerned about is probably that neck or head going first thing into the boards there.
You could just see his face, the expression on it too. He looked kind of out of it.
Oh yeah, you could tell just by the discomfort he was in. It wasn't like he was laying on the ground, because he was upset about the play. It was, you could tell there was some discomfort in his face there. And it looks like some of his compadres are going to be going over there to check how he's doing, and hopefully he can come back and feel good. But mostly, hopefully he just is able to not have any long-lasting injuries or repercussions from that little spill there.
You definitely don't want to put him back in the game if he's not right. With it being so early on in the season and at this point in the weekend, want to keep these guys healthy like a Keegan Leach. Of course, this game, by the way, folks, is brought to you by Toby Hockey, the official sponsor of our games here on ASTV Productions. Puck is going to be behind the net, sat out in front. Going to be shot by Deegan. Turned aside by Hodgins. Going to be, I thought he was going to scoop it, try Michigan maybe, but no. And there's going to be a glove save there by Hodgins, stopping the play here at 19:24 left in the first.
Yeah, nice long-range shot by number 6, James Deegan, but Kean Hodgins was up to the task and managed a glove save.
And draw is going to be possessed, won by Pilot Mound. Takahashi along the boards. He's going to send that to Laz Constant, just out of his reach. Be DeLeon going to Takahashi. Takahashi going to Constant. Constant shoots, and that's going to be high of the net. Sam Takahashi trying to send that on net. It's going to be to the point to Nilsson. Nilsson sending that towards the front. DeLeon tipped that wide. Going to be a penalty here coming up. And I believe we're going to see Laz Constant going off for a 2-minute hooking penalty.
Yeah, it looks like Laws was getting a little ambitious there and got his stick into the arms and found himself with a penalty there. Looks like we're going to be going on the supplement insurance penalty kill. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact Supplement Insurance today.
Draw is going to be into the Pilot Mound corner. Going to be Kim passing it to his brother. Take him. Going to go a cross-ice pass attempt. Trying to find Brian Kim there. Was number 10. Now take him. Trying to play that to a teammate, but that's going to be turned over and sent down into the Pilot Mound zone. Going to be picked off there by Wendigo. Jade Wendigo puts a shot on net. That's going to be turned aside there by Bergeron. And now, here comes Gallagher. He's going to try dropping that to Brian Kim. That's going to be picked up by Pilot Mound and sent down. Corey Humphreys given chase to recover that puck. And now Edge back in the zone here on the power play. Over a minute remaining. It's going to be Humphreys playing that to Kim. Kim shoots. Quite getting through. Kim gets the puck back. He's going to send that to Koch. Koch with some elusive moves there to try to get by Wendigo. Play's going to be to Humphreys. Humphreys shoots, scores! A screen there. Humphreys takes advantage of that, burying it on the blocker side. And we're going to get a 1-0 lead here for the Edge here, capitalizing on the man advantage. Really.
Yeah, nice shot from the point there. This Edge penalty power play, is just firing on all cylinders. I know we've mentioned it numerous times today, but just can't stress it enough how dynamite this power play has been.
1-0 the Edge lead here early on. 3-1 is the shot advantage for them as well. Here it is, sending that to Callahassan. Callahassan going to go to on. Has the puck, still looked like he was going to Callahasson there, but Callahasson wasn't in the right place to receive that. Maddox Daryanka now. And that one out. Callahasson trying to lay a check there on a Pilot Mound player. And now, Yedge. That's that played across. Callahasson, nice move down low. Callahasson tries going to Mitchell Patrick, but that meets the stick of Zane Price getting in the lane. That puck goes out of the zone, and we're going to have a face-off.
You know, other than that one goal early so far, I thought the Pilot Mound Buffalo have come out fairly well, considering, you know, they've seemed to have been making a little bit more passes early on. I know it's still early in the game, but let's see if they can continue on this pattern.
All about trying to play that consistent 60 minutes, as much of that 60 minutes as you can. Just getting a consistent effort. Koch gonna go to Segura Puig. Puig puts that on net. Segura Puig puts that on net, and that's gonna be stopped up there by Hodgins.
I like the awareness by Izzy Aim to understand that, you know what, in that situation, leaving the stick there kind of wasn't as necessary as just getting the body in front of the defender to try and block a shot coming from the point.
Going to be tied up in the face-off circle here. Segura Puig sending that one down along the boards. Bannerman there for Pilot Mound on defense. And be Ald sending that 2-point man. Koch now. Koch with a nice spin move there to evade the check. Gets by another defender. He just leaves that for Adair. Adair with a beautiful move. Backhand windmill. Allowing him to get to the net, and Hodgins there better on the save. Pilot Mound looking to break out now. Now it's going to be Adair coming in. Adair drags through a Pilot Mound player and unable to finish the move in its entirety. Koch now trying to skate around Floyd. Now it's going to be Daryanka sending that to Floyd. Floyd's pass misses Smith. Kusterman's going up to Smith now. Smith now coming in. And it's going to be on the edge of stick now. Adair sending that one to take him. Going to go up to Brian Kim. Brian Kim now looking to drop to Gallagher, but closed off there by Kusterman. He intercepts it. Owen House now looks, shoots, and that's going to be high of the glove. High over the net. Ramsey going to dump that in. Hodgins out of the net to stop it up. Daryanka playing that around. That's going to be held in by Take Him. Going cross ice was Gallagher. Finding Brian Kim. Brian Kim going to Gallagher. Gallagher back to Kim. To House at the point, sends that back down to Brian Kim. Real Chartrand there moves the puck up along the boards to Floyd. Smith now trying to get that in, but he's going to have that intercepted. Gallagher now tries sending that towards the net, but that one goes wide. Hitting the stick there, causing that to happen. Now here's Brian Kim losing possession of the puck. House plays that to Take Him. Mishandling the puck there, but Howe is going to be there to pick it up. We go to Callahasson along the boards. Take Him. Last constant now down low. Served that penalty early on for Pilot Mound after he took a penalty. Now, Owen House is going to be constant there. Trying to play that up, but that's going to be stripped by House. Take Him now with the puck. Kim playing that off the glass. Finding Bannerman. And now it's going to be DeLeon. DeLeon shoots, and that's going to be saved with the left arm there of Bergeron. Callahasson now continuing through. Loses his stick, but it's going to be picked up by Mitchell Patrick. Going to the point, man, and Humphreys. Humphreys shoots from long distance from the point. Save made by Hodgins, and he covers it up.
Yeah, so far it's been a pretty, I'd say a solid effort by the Buffalo. I know it's not indicative on the shot clock right now, but, one thing I noticed, it looks like the Pilot Mound, they'll get a lot of first shot, but they don't have any traffic in front of the net to try and get any of those rebounds.
Now it's going to be Sheward trying to put that off the boards. He clogged up there in the zone by the edge. Koch sending that to Auld. A nice play there by Price. And Price going to find Sheward, and that pass just a little bit behind Sheward, and he had to try to put that up with the skates, unable to. Now Smith just going to play it in. And go to Koch. Koch now sends that to Adair. Adair trying to go through Chartrand, but nice stick there. Koch trying to pick it up. Scores! And Humphreys.
That's number 2 for Humphreys today.
Humphreys from the point again. This time going top shelf.
And I believe that one was from Jetson Koch, if I'm not mistaken, the assist.
And what a shot there by Humphreys. Such an accurate shot there, hey, Cody?
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the offense does seem to come from that back end. They'll go for a point shot and kind of swarm the net to kind of get the rebound.
2-0 here for the Edge with 12:10 left in this period. 8-2 is the shot advantage for them. Segura Puig sending that on net. Hodgins paddles that away. Now Brian Kim looking. Kim continuing the puck. And it's going to be to Segura Puig. Segura Puig banking that off the boards to a teammate. And Deegan. Brian Kim going to send that up now to Ramsey. And now Ramsey gets the puck. He shoots, and that is going to be a low save made by Hodgins. And he chooses to cover it up and stop the play.
And it looks like Corey Humphreys on that last Edge goal, it was unassisted at 12:21. His first goal was, in fact, assisted by Brian Kim. So, I was close there by saying that one of them was assisted.
Yeah. It happens, Cody. You're close. Play continuing here. Jordan Kusterman's trying to send that up, but unable to. Now it's going to be sent to Floyd. Floyd going to send it down. And Kusterman's trying to go out to Floyd, and Floyd's going to have that stripped by Ann. On now. Goes to Calhassan. Calhassan! The shot on net. And it's going to be covered up there by Kean Hodgins.
This team really has been, this Edge team really has been led by their top end talent here of Brendan Calhassan, Jetson Koch, Ashton Gallagher, and Brian Kim. Those guys have been catalysts in their offense this weekend.
I was trying to send that up to Takahashi. Unable to get it there. Going to be pinned in the corner to the right, to the glove side of Hodgins, down below. Real Chartrand sending that up to Constant. Now Constant trying to get that out. Unable to. And it's all going to go to DeLeon. DeLeon puts that down low for Constant. He's there. Takahashi in pressuring. Sam Takahashi trying to go down low to Constant, but can't get by. Take him. Now Owen House sends that puck to Adair. Takahashi sending that in. And now it's going to go to Koch. Jetson Koch with a nice inside-outside move there. Koch shoots, and that's just going to be over the blocker side shoulder of Hodgins. And now puck out in front. Scramble there. Banging at the rebound, but Hodgins stands his ground and covers it up here for the Buffaloes.
Just kind of watching Jetson Koch come into the Buffalo end there. You can see just by that release, that's a goal scorer's release. You can see watching him with the puck, you can tell he knows where to put it to get the goals.
And that's a goal right off the face-off. And a quick one there off the draw
by Ashton Gallagher.
Ashton Gallagher with a strong game this weekend, strong performance. Adding on to that with a goal here to make it 3-0 for the Edge. Oh, Pilot Mound in a hole here early on, down 3-0 to the Edge School U17 prep team. The Edge looking to apply the pressure like they have been all weekend long, continuously. It's going to go to Quinn Ramsey. Quinn Ramsey now. Play that up, and that's going to be turned over now by Pilot Mountain. Brian Kim with the puck now. And Kim tries getting by Jack Smith there. Jack Smith takes that away. Smith going to get the puck in the neutral zone now. Smith coming in, shoots through a screen, and that's going to be a nice save made by Bergeron. Bear trying to hold the line, but that puck hops over his stick. Oh, Sheward there. Tried to get a bit sneaky and strip it from Humphreys, but we're going to get an icing call here. It's going to be sending it down. Cody, one thing that I've noticed is the neutral zone play from the Edge has been so strong, just continuously moving, active sticks, really making it difficult for Pilot Mountain to get anything generated moving up. What are your thoughts been on their play in the neutral zone so far?
Definitely, as soon as they're in the neutral zone, almost every time, it doesn't stay in the neutral zone for long. Either it ends up moving through to the Buffalo zone very quickly, or most of the time they're making it their way through just with keeping their head up and finding the right seam pass to kind of get into the Buffalo zone and apply the pressure on them.
And the Edge have been very aggressive near Pilot Mountain's line too. A big reason why it's been difficult for Pilot Mountain to break out. We're back to play here, and Cody, I heard from the big boss man, Glenn Munford, that you'll be doing some play-by-play later on in this game. We'll be switching roles. Should be interesting.
Yeah, sounds like we're going to be doing a little experiment of trying the play-by-play, and we'll see how that goes.
Kind of what Gord Miller and Ray Ferraro did that one time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, exactly like that. But we're back to play here. Bannerman going to play that to Daryanka. Daryanka now trying to dangle through. It's going to go on his Yami stick. He shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Daryanka sending that in deep for Amy. Callahassan was physical there on the play. He's going to send that up to Patrick. Bear there to poke that away, and DeLeon going to pick up the puck, put that on net, and that's going to be saved by Bergeron. Last constant now. And the pressure on. It's going to be Chartrand. Sending that across to Takahashi. Takahashi finding Constant. Constant stick handling. He puts that on net, and that's going to be turned away by Bergeron. And here comes Adair, able to get through. Adair sending that across, but nice play there defensively by Takahashi to take away Koch. Braden Bear now. Sending that to Last Constant. Last Constant sending that to the middle to Carlos DeLeon. Fresh line of forwards for the Buffaloes coming out now. Matthew Floyd laying a hit there on Take Him. Here comes Evan Auld coming the other way. Auld going to try sending that down low. And Auld going to have the puck back now. Auld to take him in their zone, take him, send him pass to Owen Howes. Defenseman plays it to Adair, back to Howes. Howes jumped in the play there, sends that out in front to Koch, and that was going to sail over the net, and we'll see a face-off.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those high pop fly pucks this weekend. A lot of pucks in the stands for the fans who are here. And we were speaking about fans earlier, Graham. It's nice to see some friendly faces in the building here now that we can have some fans.
Yeah, and it's quite a nice turnout here up top where we can see people in the broadcast area where we're doing this game. It's going to be Brian Kim continuing with the puck. He's along the boards now. They're battling, trying to get that loose puck. Get that puck loose. It's going to be Paradis from the point. Tip on net, a rebound there, scores! And Gallagher with the tip gets his own rebound after his tip.
Yeah, it was a nice shot from the point from number 7, Duncan Paradis. And number 13, Ashton Gallagher, just hopped on that rebound. You know, you can see him just salivating in the slot there, and he didn't miss.
Well, he got his own rebound there off of the tip and put it home. 4-0 game now for the Edge. And Paradis continuing with the puck here. Paradis gonna play that up to Mitchell Patrick. Mitchell Patrick sends that down low to Kean Hodgins, who comes out to play it. Chartrand sent that up and to Price. Price going to be closed off there by Humphreys. Now turnover by Pilot Mound, and Callahassan, the captain, coming down. Callahassan sending it to On. Not able to get a lot of that one and making it easy there for Hodgins.
Yeah, just wasn't able to get any mustard on that one. Jeremy On, sure he was going to be kicking himself a little bit after having a bit of time there to get a shot off and get an opportunity. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be kicking himself a little bit, skating back to the bench.
Now, draw is going to be won by the Edge, but Pilot Mound got possession of it, and they send it down. Humphreys here. It's going to go to Last Constant. Last Constant makes a move through Paradis. Constant going to lose his stick, and there's going to be a penalty here coming up for head contact.
Yeah, it looks like Duncan Paradis is going to be going to the box for, I believe that you said, head contact. Yep. That's going to put us on the Supplement King power play. Athletes, contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
Well, we talked about that power play being a bright spot for Pilot Mound. They'll be looking to capitalize here on this man advantage.
Yeah, we'll see if they can cycle the puck like they did earlier in that last game.
Hodgins coming out to stop that up, making it easier for Daryanka to get the puck, serving it up on a silver platter. DeLeon going to play that up to Takahashi. Takahashi in on the forecheck. Pinning Deegan to the boards. Last Constant with some patience now, waiting for things to open up. At the half wall now, Constant takes a shot on net, low rebound out. Constant gets it back. He sends that to Daryanka. Daryanka shoots, and that's going to go wide of the net. Braden Bear trying to send that down low back to one of his teammates, but that one got blocked. Braden Bear sending that to Maddox Daryanka. Maddox Daryanka now sending that to Bear. Bear banking that off the boards and going to be sent back into Pilot Mound zone. Maddox Daryanka kicks that up with a skate to DeLeon. 45 seconds remain here on the Pilot Mound man advantage. Hohenhaus circling back a bit in his zone. He's going to find Patrick, and Patrick is going to send that into the Pilot Mound zone. Corey Nilsson back for Pilot Mound behind their net now. Sends that up to Jack Smith. Jack Smith now breaking into the zone. Smith with some nice moves. And there's going to be another penalty here coming up. Jack Smith got taken down. And depending on how much time is left when the edge touches it, we will be seeing a 5-on-3 here for 6 seconds.
Yeah, and if you remember that last, I know it's only 6 seconds, but if you remember that last 5-on-3, that was when the Buffalo had capitalized and managed to get their first goal of the year. So let's see if they can continue on with the trend and see if they can get an early shot and maybe continue with the second power play as well. That power play is brought to you by Supplement King Athletes. Contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
And I'm trying to remember here, Cody, if I can remember correctly, I think that was the U15 game where they capped on that 5-on-3.
Oh, yes. You know what? I think all these games we've watched today, I think you're right.
It's all kind of jumbled together now, but we're continuing here. Here's Jetson Koch breaking away. Jetson Koch wide of the net. His shot goes. Laz Constant gonna try chipping that up the boards, and that's gonna be glove saved and put down for Daryanka by Hodgins. Constant now gonna retreat and bring it back into his zone. Laz Constant shielding the puck here. He's gonna just play it back, still in his zone, to Corey Nielsen. Nielsen now gonna go back to Laz Constant. Constant loses his stick once again, and it's going to get turned over and sent back into Pilot Mound's end. Minute remaining here on this 5-on-4 for Pilot Mound. Going to be played to Jack Smith. Smith now into the zone. He's going to play that to Daryanka. Is he Amy down low, playing that to Smith. It's going to go to Chartrand. Riel Chartrand going to send that behind the net to Amy. Going to be Sheward to Smith, to Daryanka, back to Smith. Smith trying to go to Sheward there, but that's going to be picked off by Adair. Adair coming in now, shoots, and that's going to be saved there by Hodgins. He's getting a piece of that one. Ryan Kim now with the puck near his blue line. He's going to be forced to take it out now. Going to go to Segura Puig. Segura Puig. Gets that off the boards and finds his teammate in Deegan. And we're back to even strength here. The penalty expires. The edge in their zone breaking out. Long pass to Adair. A beautiful move there by Adair. Adair. Oh, and can't finish it with a slick forehand move through the defenseman. Nice display of skill there from Adair. Price, his shot, hits the blocker, goes way up. But now, here comes the edge coming back on. And that's going to be offside.
Just kind of going back to the beginning of the game here, it looks like we maybe have a little bit of somber news. It looks like we haven't seen Keegan Leach after back on the ice after his spill those first 30 seconds into the game. Hopefully he is going to be all right going forward.
Tough kid. You'd like to think he's going to shake it off, but it has remained to be seen. Be to Takahashi. Takahashi now drops it. Not to anyone on his team, though. But Pilot Mound keeps it in their zone. Last Constant getting a bit physical there. Gonna go to DeLeon. DeLeon shoots. Turned aside there by Bergeron. In the dying seconds here, the edge. Looking to potentially get one more shot. And the time just runs out there for Mitchell Patrick as he broke into the zone. And 4-0 lead after the first 20 here for the edge. 17-7 in the shot category as well. And just talking about it, talking about Pilot Mound on the power play. Moving the puck around nicely at times, around finding their D-men, finding the people on the half wall, but other than that, not really generating any high scoring chances on the man advantage.
Yeah, for parts of that power play, I really liked what Laws Constant was doing. He possesses the puck, especially on the power play from what I've seen, so well because he does have that extra time and space. He is able to kind of set up along the half wall, and that was one of the bright spots I thought that Pilot Mound did have in the first period.
Yeah, and, Laz Constant doing what I was talking about earlier in the game, generating some chances down low with the puck, his puck handling ability, shielding the puck, his board play too. But talking about it, Ashton Gallagher for the Edge. 2 goals in a row for him. His second goal, he tips it, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. What have you liked from his game so far?
He's just been giving it 110%. There hasn't been no quit in his game. Throughout this weekend, he's had points in now all 3 games. He's at 2 points today for this game, and as well as a couple points earlier in our prior matchup. He is definitely looking hungry against the Pilot Mound Buffalo this weekend.
Talking about Pilot Mountain's effort level, their compete level, what have you seen from that part of their game? There were some times where they looked like they wanted the puck more than they have at some points in this weekend.
Definitely, I think that this game they have had more parts of the game where they're looking like they're keeping up with the Edge, opposed to some of the prior games we had during the weekend. They have looked like they've stepped it up a bit, brought it up to a little bit more game pace, as the Edge had a couple of games prior to facing Pilot Mound in their season opener. So I think it looks like they are starting to get up a bit more up to speed here into the pace of what the regular season is going to be looking like.
Well, unfortunately for Pilot Mound, they trail big here heading into the second period, 4-0. Just saw that they updated the shot totals. Instead of 17-7, it's 19-7 for the Edge. After that first period, we're going to send it to our commercial breaks here for this first period. This period was brought to you by Case Financial. Are you looking to buy a home? Then contact Case Financial for your mortgage today.
The town of Stonewall is a great place to call home. Located just 25 kilometers north of Winnipeg, we offer our residents an abundance of services and amenities, from quality schools to a hospital with a fully functioning emergency room to great seniors housing. Our recreational facilities are second to none. The Veterans Memorial Sports Complex, the Heritage Arts Centre, Fines Field at Quarry Park, our paved walking paths, nature trails, and our jewel, Kinsman Lake. Stonewall has a strong base of businesses full of dedicated community-minded entrepreneurs that include a full range of retail and personal service businesses. Our industrial park has grown significantly in recent years, demonstrating the robust economy of our community and surrounding area. The quality of life experienced by our residents rivals any other community, which is why Stonewall is a great place to call home.
Welcome back to Blackjack Stewart Arena, ASTV Productions coverage of this evening game, the CSSHL Game of the Month between the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy U17 Male Prep Buffaloes taking on the Edge School U17 Prep team. Of course, like mentioned, going into our first intermission commercials, if you guys watched the first period, it's 4-0 for the Edge here, leading going into the second. 19-7 are the shots for them. That's their advantage in the shot category. And, like you said, Pilot Mound, you felt like that was one of their best periods this weekend.
Definitely. I felt like that was one of their better periods that they'll maybe want to build off that a little bit more. I mean, off the top of my head, Graham, I don't have their prior shot number in front of me right this second, but it does feel like they had been able to kind of capitalize not capitalize, but get a little bit more traffic in front of the net and a little bit more shots at the goalie, and just even challenging him a little bit is going to go a long way here.
We're underway here. Puck is dropped. It's into the Edge zone, but going to be an offside here on the play, stopping the play early on here. 7 seconds into the frame. Jack Smith taking the draw against the other number 10, Jeremy On. Draw's going to be won by On to Sager Puig. Sending that to Callahassan. Callahassan just chips that out. And going to be sent in by Pilot Mound. Callahassan with the puck. Plays that around the boards. Going to Patrick. Patrick going to Callahassan. Callahassan now trying to make a move on Daryanka. Daryanka, nice defense there, but Callahassan gets it back. Rebound there, and a goal. Or no goal on the play, as
it looks like we're going to have a little talk here by the officials and see what they saw on the play. But, I liked number 16, Maddox Duriwanka, his watching of... Well, it looks like we do have a call of the goal there, but, him tracking number 12, Brendan Callahassan, trying to hold him up. He really watched him and followed the body good. Just wasn't able to... You can't do everything out there, Graham, and, sometimes, things happen. It looks like that goal was scored by Brendan Callahassan.
And it's going to be Koch bringing it in now. Going to be played to Kim. Take him. Gets that one blocked up. Take him, sends that back down into the zone. And it's going to be tried being played out by Pilot Mound. A puck rimmed around the boards. The Edge sending it down low now. Braden Bear there to recover for Pilot Mound behind their goal line. It's going to be Jetson Koch. Ends up with a save by the glove by Kane Hodgins. And the Edge continuing to pressure here. Adair sending that down low to Koch. Koch getting it back after his pass misfired. Koch going across to Howes. On Howes now. Tried sending that to Adair, but that's out of his reach. And it's going to be sent out by Pilot Mound. No icing will be called on the play. Don't even think the puck was going to get there, so I think that's why they waved it off. Bannerman sending that to Daryanka now. Daryanka back to Bannerman. It's going to go to Hay. Delayed offside here. Hay has to come back out of the zone before Pilot Mound can attack again, and he does. That's going to be Howes. Gave him a bit of extra time to send that breakout pass out, but it misfired. Now a pass there, misfires from Pilot Mound. Hodgins trying to stop that puck behind his net. It gets by him. Izzy Amy now. Gets that puck turned over. Corey Humphreys shoots through a screen. Rebound there. And good stop there by Hodgins coming out of his net aggressively. And then another save there by Hodgins, this time from a shot from the point. And we are going to see a face-off in Pilot Mountain zone here.
Yeah, I like Hayes' attempt there to try and play the body a little bit on Duncan Paradis. But looks like Paradis saw the hit coming and was able to kind of stand him right back up.
Draw is going to be possessed by Pilot Mound. On the boards, there was Bear, sends it out. Going to be picked up by Humphreys. Humphreys skating in now, looking to take it wide. Nice play there by Nilsson with the stick to knock that one away. Good stick positioning by him. Jade Wendigo with the puck now. Through the neutral zone, past the blue line, and right as he passes the blue line, he puts a shot on net, forcing Bergeron to cover it up here and stop the play.
Yeah, Jade Wendigo has a pretty nice shot there. I'd like to see him use it a little bit more. I'd like to see if he can get some more room out there and put a couple of more pucks on the net, because watching that one from the high slot area did look like a hard shot.
Callahassan sent that one across to Mitchell Patrick. Mitchell Patrick stops up and he finds Deegan at the point with the pass. Deegan sending that around the boards to Callahassan. And now Pilot Mound trying to get it out, but the edge strong there. Patrick using the body there to get some positioning on Chartrand. Patrick with the puck now. He's going to just send that down low. That's going to come up short. And no, it ends up on Callahassan's stick. It's going to be back to Deegan at the point. Deegan sending that to a teammate on now. And that's going to be tried playing out by Pilot Mound, but unable to get it out. He's on, sending it in for a teammate. Some physical play now here from the edge. And we are going to be seeing a...
Looks like we got... Looks like Jack Smith is going to be going to the... Oh, no.
That is Adair.
Sorry.
Ethan Adair going to the box for 2 minutes. And with that, tell us about the power play sponsor here, Cody.
Yeah, so we're going to be going on the Supplement King power play. Athletes, contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. It's going to be exciting to see the Pilot Mound Buffalo go on another power play. It has been one of their bright spots like we had talked about there, Graham.
Yeah, for sure. Looking to get a goal here. Sending that to Smith was Amy. Smith now going to chip that down to Amy. Going to be to the point to Nilsson. Nilsson tries going to Smith, but that pass a bit too soft. Not able to get there. Going to Daryanka. Daryanka shooting now. That's going to be blocked by Deegan. And now Amy going to play that up the boards to Daryanka. Daryanka sending that down to Amy. Izzy Amy with the puck now. He's going to send that to Smith on the half wall. Smith sends that back down low to Amy, but his pass misses that pass from Amy. And going to be sent down